Pernell Bobby checking in with 3 types of people and 3 more imperatives that real friends will always display.
How many of us?
So the 3 types of people you're going to have: nooses, anchors, and amplifiers. These are your lifelines. Now nooses, we know these are people that are going to suffocate you. These are people that are going to just really choke you out, right? You feel like you're not able to fully be yourself around them. But then the anchors come into play, and these are going to be the people that weigh you down. These are the people that slow you up and doesn't allow you to get to your destination, and you got to go ahead and drop that weight. You got to learn how to do that. That's an ability. That's a skill to develop. It's a muscle. And then you got your lifelines. Your lifelines are the amplifiers. These are the people that amplify your life. They amplify your well-being. They give you more energy just by being around them, just by having a conversation with them, even if you're thousands of miles away. So those are the 3 types of people. And you always realize that you can put people in those 1, 2, 3 categories. Nooses, choking you out. Anchors, weighing you down. Amplifiers, giving you more life. Got that from my good friend Branden. Now, with that being said, when you're actually having conversations with these people, and now you're starting to spend more time with the lifelines, the amplifiers, there are 3 things within that you should now be focusing on. Number 1, there should always be a variety within your conversation. If you find yourself talking about the same things every day, that's not going to be the person that's going to be an amplifier in your life. Eventually, they're going to fall into the category of being either a noose or they're going to fall into the category of being an anchor. When you talk, you should be ready to have a fulfilling conversation every single time. You should be looking forward to those calls. Which brings me to my second point. The real friends are people that don't need you, okay? Now that's very important to understand. These people do not need you. If you have a friend that seems like they need you for every little thing, they're calling you for every little thing, these are going to be people that, again, fall into the category of either being a noose and choking you out, or they're going to fall into the category of being an anchor, weighing you down. They're not lifelines. Real friends don't need you. Now, if you consult with them and you help them out, you give them some suggestions, by all means, like, that's what friends are for as well, right? But that's going to be a big key factor, and that brings me to my third point. My third point. Not saying that these 3 things are the only things, but these are 3 good, strong ones. And the last one, all of your conversations are revolved around money should be at least a bare minimum of the 4 to 5 digits, right? There should be some commas in there. If there's no commas and a couple zeros at the end of all the numbers that you're talking about, you're going to have to break away from that, people, because you're going to find yourself stuck in a broke mindset. You're going to find yourself stuck as the poor kid, not the rich dad, right? Robert Kiyosaki. This is very important. Why? Because guess what? You have an ability, you have a talent. You have something that is unique just to you, and you deserve to go ahead and capitalize on that in every single way. That is very important to understand. These are my 3 things for you, just to wrap them up. Nooses, choking you out. Anchors, pulling you down. Lifelines, people that are amplifying your energy, amplifying your waves, the frequencies, everything. And then with those 3 people, your conversation should be wrapped around variety. You shouldn't be knowing what they're going to say. Every time you have a talk, you should be knowing that it's going to be something that amplifies you, brings you up, makes you elevate your own game, right? Makes you transcend the last stage. It shouldn't be the same thing that they heard yesterday or 2 weeks ago. If you don't have variety in conversations, that's a really good indicator. Number 2, these people should not have to need you, and you shouldn't need them either. It's a 2-way street. You shouldn't need them, and they shouldn't need you. Those are something to be watching out for. Those are danger signs. And then the last one, all of your money talk, all of it should be at least 4 to 5 digits and above, right? Get those figures up, get those commas up, get those zeros up. Because otherwise you're going to stay in that broke mindset. If you're hanging around broke people, you're going to be broke. If you're hanging around spiritually broke people, you're going to be spiritually broke. Financially broke, financially broke. People that are physically unequipped, you're going to be physically unequipped. It's Pernell Bobby checking with you. I love you very much, but I need you to step up to the plate and pull the trigger, baby.